We are here, we are here, we are here. On this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I am not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Okay, guys, we are marking up AMD stock. Look at what's going on in the market. Overall, the monthly time frame. The price, see what's going on. Price action, last candle in the market is a bearish candle. So market came up to a high, got capped off here. So we got to figure out what's going on in this market. So price action highs, market price goes back up. We're looking for market price to break that area. And now we create new higher highs. Price action comes down to a lower slow mark. We're looking for the market to here. And where currently price is at, if it goes up to that high, price is really sitting near somewhere near midpoint. So let's read the market, see if we see any patterns. So there's a pattern below price, which is this area here. So let's see what we received for that push up. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market pushed up once. Triple bottom, market broke the low, came back to retest, pushed up to the high, broke the midpoint, came back to retest the midpoint. But we don't know if that's a full retest. We get some buys to be touching that midpoint, or maybe just the wick just get respected as it's doing now, and we may get some market to turn around and go up. So let's take a look at the weekly, see what's going on. So we have price action did reach that high, came from that high, so we received some type of double top and a retest, maybe a quadruple top when we get down to the daily time frame. But from looking at the structure of the weekly time frame, what we see is a double top and a retest, and then market pushed down once. Okay, so market came to that midpoint, wasn't able to break, stop there. Last active candle in the market is a bullish candle, which is almost engulf. The price action candle did engulf the previous candle, but still didn't engulf the previous wick. We may have to wait for the second candle to form to close above this area here, but let the market to push up. But we're gonna see what we see in this area here, because the way we're going to look at it is think of the market is in that area of consolidation. Okay, so that market went down, broke up to a high, double top, came back down to the midpoint. So it's basically consolidating. So once we get that breakout, we're looking for that break, retest, market pushing further up. If it's going to turn around and do some bearish candles to the downside, close below the second to last candle, then we're looking for that break and retest to the bottom end of the midpoint, retest, the market drops down further. Headed down to the daily. So seeing if we see a pattern. So markets in between is in the middle of everything. Middle of near this midpoint of the structure, also in the middle of price action. So we can clearly see higher highs, that line recreated, lowest lows, and we have a midpoint. If you think about having a midpoint here, what pattern did we receive? So looking at this structure, there's some type of, you have that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market pushed up once. So far in this area, it looks more like a triple bottom, head and shoulders pattern, inverted. So we did get the break on the daily. Now we're looking for that retest candle to market for that market to push up the new levels. We're looking at the time frame to see if we see that. So we already know we're coming from a triple bottom, break out the midpoint. So let's take a look at the 4. Okay, so we can see that structure. 1, 2, 3. We did get the break of the midpoint. No retest candles yet in this area here. Headed down to the 3. 4 and the 3 looks the same. Headed down to the 2. 4, 3, 2 looks the same. Just extension of candles. 4, 3, 2, 1 also. 45. Now we got a retest, but on the 45, a clear retest candle. So price action did do the break. we have a retest, so we're going to see if this market's going to push up after that further up, or that market's going to eventually spike back down for overall touch of the midpoint before it breaks back up. We don't know how high this market is going to go. If we look at price action, highest highs, lowest lows, it's still sitting on that midpoint area of each and every time frame we on. So that means we have to wait for some type of breakout to really happen to see what it's going to do, because it's sitting at the midpoint above the midpoint above the overall midpoint. Headed down to, well, if we take 45 time frame and we put that in consolidations, we're going to be looking for that breakout on the second to last candle above the doji wick. So we want to buy it to close out above this doji wick. The market pushed up. So we can see that, I mean, on the 30-minute, market price is sitting right on it. We want to see a clear candle break a little bit above and close out. That's showing that the market's going to shoot up. So we may have to wait until the second candle to form to see if that market's going to break out. So far, it's like flatline side by side. So it's a 50-50 chance that market could go up, break and retest, or it could create a bearish candle side by side and just do an area consolidation. And if it does reverse, you'll see a big red candle is going to break the support of the area and then shoot down further, headed down to the 15. So now we got the engulfing pattern. So the 15 looks much cleaner than the 30, showing that the market is going to push up. From the 30, we got side-by-side candles. Of the 15, now we see the engulfment. 15-minute last active candle has engulfed the previous, the second to last candle, the third to last candle, the fourth to last candle, and so on. So these two areas, these three candles has been engulfed. All we got to do is wait for a market to close out, and that market is pushing up. Now, if it does have some issues, it's because the body may need to close above this wick, but so far we're very dominant when it comes to price action, dominate the second last candle, third to last candle. Headed down to the 5-minute. So now we can see more structure, but it's something going on here as well. So just take a look at this. If we look at it, we can see price action is coming from that W. So we do have that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg push up, right? So that market, so we're looking for an overall break of this consolidation area we found, retest the market shoot up further. If not, we know the market's going to just continue to consolidate. And if it turns around, big bearish candle, we get the break, retest at the bottom end, and that market's dropping down. But if you look at how many touches that top received, was how many? Market pushed up once, twice, 3 times. So we got to see if that market's going to still, I mean, this could be the break of the third push, or it may not. Still have up to 2 more chances to still push in this area for a breakout. And as we can see, on a 5-minute, third to last candle, second to last candle is getting smaller in size. At least the first one is. The first one and the third one is small. The second one is a little huge, bigger than the first and second one. So it's like the momentum is off when it comes to candle size. So we gotta wait to really see what this candle gonna be. Even though this price action candle is currently a doji. Head down to the 1. Now we can see that double bottom. 5 and the 1s is 5 and the 3 is the same. Now the 1, now we see another retest in that area. So the 1 is just identifying on the 15, oh no, the 5, that is just a doji. 3-minute is an inverted hammer, which is a weak doji. And now we're just showing a whole bunch of dojis. So now we gotta wait for an area to break and retest. Once the price breaks either above, the white candle breaks either above the body of that candle or the highest high of that wick, the market's going up to new highs. Very important information, guys. Please review and study Forex pattern cheat sheet. Very important information, guys. Please review breakout and retest strategy. When the market is at that midpoint and it's breaking up, what is it going to do next? Hey guys, this is Cam Jones, FX, Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching and thank you for your attention. AMD stock.